In other news, we have a big 1K event going on in Ohio with cash prize being over at $1,000.
$1,000
and a badass trophy.
Badass trophy. Check it out, Ohio. Book your flights, get going.
What's up, guys? It's your Supah Playaz back at it again with your host Tony G. And today we got the most troublemaking duo that's fused, and he's green. If you guessed it, he's a little kid. But if you didn't, it is, let me focus this for you guys. It is GOTENKS the Leader. This is the new leader from the draft box. This is like one of the best, I think one of the most interesting characters in my opinion in the game right now. It has a pretty crazy mechanic. We're still trying to get it down, but as of now, this is what we've been seeing that has been consistent with us Supah Playaz. And if you like it, use it. If you don't, try to improve it and let us know how you improved it, because we're still tinkering with it, and honestly, it's pretty technical. And so we have GOTENKS the Leader right here, and simple effect, when you have less cards than your opponent does, they have to drop one. They choose to drop one. And when you awaken, same thing. He's 15k, but when he attacks, you draw one. His auto is still the same. Your opponent has to discard one if you have less cards than they do. And honestly, this is very controlled with the hand, and I love it. I personally like this leader and the starter deck Goku leader. These are probably my two favorite ones as of now. And yeah, that's pretty much the leader right there. And here we go. We have, since it's a GOTENKS deck, we have to run energy power GOTENKS. Great ability. When you attack a leader, your opponent has to drop a card also. So that's an awesome ability. This deck's all about control, hand control, and you want to make your opponent drop their cards. And you're going to see what other kind of concoction we have made up in this deck. And so we run 4 GOTENKS, energy power GOTENKS. This guy right here. And then we have the evolved version of it, the 5-drop that you gain 1 card and you untap 2. And that's the great effect of this one. So we're trying to evolve. We're gonna be trying to evolve into this guy, and you draw 1 card and you replenish 2. You're always gonna have less cards than your opponent, because what you want to do is drop your cards to early game so that you could pressure them later on. So we have this guy. We run 2 of them, and by far my favorite card, because I've been taking a lot of L's with C-Rod in our battles, we have YAMCHA. I like it just because it's a 15k beater. And it's 2 energy, and you get to pressure your opponent. If you don't have anything to ramp up in the beginning, you'll see why. You could bring out this 15k beater and just start making them lose their hand with your leader, and then start making them pressure them and go straight for their lives. So we run 3 YAMCHAs, and we have Iron Hammer Android 18. Great ability, revenge. Blocker, pop it, goes back to active, and you want to keep him alive. With this deck, you're going to be using them as combo pieces, so you're always going to have less cards in your hand, and you're going to be popping those cards that are problematic, such as Meta Cooler, those tokens, problematic cards that could hurt you, but you're going to get rid of them because you're going to have limited hand resources, so you want to be able to defend. So we run 2 of them, and just like I said, if you're getting into those problematic decks like a cooler deck, or those token decks, KALE is one of the best cards. 4 drop, pop all those tokens, and you'll have battle cards out on the field, so you could use her ability. And if you have 5 cards or less, which you will, you're going to be able to draw still. So that's a cool part, is that you're going to be controlling your hand as well. We have 2 KALEs, and then Furious Yell VEGETA. Your opponent's going to want to attack you just because they want you to have more cards. So later on in the game, they're not going to want to awaken you. So even if they don't, you're still going to be able to drop their hand regardless, because GOTENKS ability still works unawaken and awaken. So it still doesn't matter. But if you want to awaken and you're at 5, bring him out, take 1 of your lives, and you pop a card. We don't run Beerus in here, but we do have blue, but it's green. We have 2. And just like I said, it's a lot of hand control. You know what this means. When we have Broly, you know what Broly does? Drops that hand, and you'll see why. We have Broly, Rampage of Dawn of Rampage, and we run 4 of these guys, the 1 drop. And then Rampaging Lifeform Bio Broly. You evolve him, your opponent has to discard 2 cards, okay? So we run 3 of those, and we have to have the special rare. Look at this beautiful card. It's about to go berserk on you like I will at the tournament. And we run. Well, the cool part about this guy is that you get to choose. Not with Bio Broly, they get to choose which ones they want to drop. With this one, you pick them. And so we run 2 of those. And obviously we're going to be running the 10k boost. If you don't run it, you're nutty. Just like when I turn to chocolate, you're nutty if you don't run it. 10k boost, you draw. Run 4. And like I said, we have to have certain extra cards for certain decks. And this one I run it because of Broly. Not Broly, I mean Cell and Majin Buu. If you guys haven't competed with a Majin Buu player, I'm telling you, it does major damage to you. And this is the perfect out for those because of Union Absorb. Union Absorb is that key feature that allows your opponent to Union Absorb and they bring out even a boss monster from their deck and you don't want them to have it. So we run 2 of those, and if they happen to do it and you happen to have 2 energies, you're gonna untap it and pop that card. Best believe some people get scared when they want to use this. They see that I have 2 energies untapped, they don't want to go for the attack because they're gonna get popped. So I run 2 of these, and since we want your opponent to have more cards in their hand, I run Furthering Destruction Champa so they could have more hand, so I could always use Gotenks ability. And the double strike comes in handy if you're going to try to end game. A lot of your opponents will either not negate your leader and bam, just bring it out, double strike. And it also gives them more resources, I get it, but you want them to have more cards in their hand. So we run 3 Champas, and since we're running the blue engine as well, we have Energy Boost Majin Buu. We run 3 just to draw early game or just throw as energy. Sensu Beam to help you out if you don't have the negates, just like I said, those tokens, and Cooler. Perfect response to those decks. Yeah, we run 4. This is Coercion, one of my favorite cards. You untap your energy and retap it back, and you get to choose any color. It doesn't mean it has to be the blue one. So if you run another negate, untap the other one. 4. And our favorite, Objection. Dab on all your homies and your opponents. And we run 4 of them to ramp up your energy. And there you guys have it. That is our Gotenks deck build. Let me focus it for you guys. I know this is sometimes like hard. It makes you guys dizzy. We hear you, and we don't want to hurt you guys from the other world, from the other YouTube world. And so this is the deck profile. Let us know if you like it. Comment if you dislike it. Comment it. We won't get mad. We want to improve this deck. We're still trying to figure it out. So far, this has been the most consistent with the Supah Playaz. And if you want to splash another color or you've seen other variations of it, let us know in the comment section as well. And there you guys have it. From your host Tony G and C-Rod, y'all stay Supah.
Goodbye from Papa's Kitchen. Need money for chocolate. You Supah Player, go!